Philadelphia just got scary.
GNT Sportstalk coming right back at it one more time. I'm sitting here in the gorgeous area of Colorado. I'm not going to be with y'all for very long. I'm just here to just get things started up. But it's good to see every single one of y'all. GNT Sports Talk, episode 146. Let's get it. Yeah. Your captain speaking all the way in Colorado. Good thing is that this trip might have been just like far away from one, but I still got my crew with me, so I'm never by myself, which is a good thing. Bird gang in the building. What's happening, Chief?
Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in on another episode of GNT Sports Talk. I'm going to try to co-pilot this thing for the captain. And, hey, episode 146, let's get it.
Tone the promoter.
Yizzo. You already know it's the promoter. You know what I'm saying? Like Bird Gang said, he's going to be the co-pilot. I'm going to be the passenger. Passenger 57, man. It's on the promoter. Let's get it.
All the crew is right here, so I'm about to go ahead and step away. Just for the people that didn't know, I'm sorry, let me go ahead and say this first. Last week, we do apologize for not showing up and being here at this time last week. Things happen, family things happen, but the good thing is that this train just keeps moving. So even though we might not have been here last week for y'all, we definitely here this week. So we do apologize, but thank you for understanding in advance, and thank you for showing up this episode of GNT Sports Talk. I'm all the way, like I said, in good old Colorado. My daughter just got married, so I flew out here to go ahead and be there for my family. So I'm still going to be out here for a nice little bit, trying to enjoy the family. But I'm not leaving y'all in bad hands. Bird Gang and Tone the Promoter got everything under control for y'all. Hey, good to see you. So, without anything else being said, gentlemen, much love. Do you think?
You already know, bro. You already know.
Yeah. Thank you, Cap. Like I said, I'm going to try to co-pilot this thing like the captain does each and every week for us. But I got my main man down low in the paint, Tone the promoter. We going to get it today. And, hey, how you doing, bro? How's everything?
I can't hear you.
No way! Cat, where you at? All right.
Oh, no.
Technical
Then now, wait,
difficulty.
now, and it's crazy. Now I can hear you.
You probably just going to have to black out your screen.
Yeah, you got to turn your screen off, Cat.
Oh, man, you ain't hear nothing I said then.
Not as soon as he went off, you went off. No.
Yo, I don't know how we're going to do this, man, but listen, what I was saying, I'm going to try to co-pilot this thing just like the captain does each and every week, but I got my main guy down low, Tone the promoter in the paint, ready to rock it out. And listen, man, we got to get into this NBA schedule. So, but before that, how you doing, man? How's everything going, man?
Oh, man, I'm great, man. You know what I'm saying? One day at a time, you know what I'm saying? With anything. And you know what I actually, you know what I'm saying? I guess recently just really got into more of is self-care, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, us men, we get down, dirty, rugged, you know what I'm saying? Whatever line of work we in, and then us just being men, you know what I mean, we can lose that, you know what I'm saying, hey, taking care of yourself and you know what I'm saying, just doing the things that, you know what I mean, we normally don't do, you know what I mean? So I definitely tap them, you know what I'm saying, to a little bit of self care, man, you know what I'm saying, to try to better my mind, you know what I'm saying, just so I can be a better person, you know what I'm saying, for my loved ones out here, you know, people that really care for me. And if I care for myself, I gotta care for myself to care for others, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean, with that going on, man, just really been tapping into myself, man, and really just doing the self care thing, man. But other than that, man, I'm great, man. I'm alive, seeing another day, you know what I'm saying? And of course, to come on here and jump on, you know what I'm saying, the sports podcast, something that I love to do, man, and talk over with you guys, man. So I'm great, bro. How you doing, man?
Chilling, bro. Chilling, bro. Last week, like I said, I had to take that night off because my oldest birthday. So I don't miss birthdays. I don't miss any milestones when it comes to the family and everything like that. Just like yourself, man. I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do. I mean, we crossed that threshold of being over 40, so we gotta handle with care. So you know what I
Yeah,
mean. I
yeah,
feel
for
you on
sure.
that. Just trying to do everything we can to maintain our lifestyles and be the best versions of ourselves so we can be the best version for the people that rely on us and love us the most and depend on us the most. So I feel that, man. But
For sure.
man, this NBA schedule did first I'm gonna ask you, did they nail it opening night? As
I,
far as the schedule release.
I know I think so. I'm gonna say I think so. And I know we did briefly talk about it, you know what I mean, before on previous episodes of what the matchup should be and you know, what should it line up and what holidays and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And we got to take into account too. The NBA got to think about the NFL now. You know what I'm saying? We're scheduling on some of these days. You know what I mean? Because they competing with them, and we all know what the NFL does when it comes to ratings and people watching and tapping in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say people love that game more, but they seem to tune in a lot more. You know what I mean? So the NBA, I think they got it right, man. You know, with the Knicks breaking their drought of the championship, you know what I mean, and then the big moves that happened off season, not just with the Sixers, but across the league. You know, that's why Adam Silver was like, "Hey, Brian, hurry up, man, make a
Right,
decision, man, so I can go ahead and make the schedule, man." And I think I ain't gonna say they knew, but I think they kind of like was just like, yeah, if he signs with Philly or if he signs with this team, I think they had a scenario for every team, you know, that he possibly could have
right. They
signed with in the
had to,
different
yeah.
matchups. You know what I mean? And yeah, they nailed it. Of course, they nailed it, man. The defending champs ring night in a city
Ooh,
that the team is definitely obviously the hype and the talk of the East now, but the Knicks being the champions, they like, we're gonna let y'all see
yeah,
us
they got something to
get this
say.
ring. And if y'all want it, y'all gotta come to this house and take it. And I'm glad it's starting there, man. I'm me as a
Ah,
Sixers fan.
man.
I'm glad it's starting in their backyard because yeah, we're gonna see y'all get them, but
Yeah.
we're gonna double back. You know what I'm saying? And see what that is. You know what I mean? Come playoff time. So yeah, NBA nailed it, man, for sure.
Yeah, right out the gate, man. As soon as I saw the schedule, I was like, "Ooh, ring night, MSG, the team to beat in the East now." With the oh man, I was like, "Oh, it's on, it's on. It's definitely going to be, man. Emotions going to be running high. I think it's going to be a playoff atmosphere. It's going to be a tone setter, no pun intended, tone, but definitely going to be, man. Like everybody going to be locked in. I know we didn't get to talk about it with Cat and we definitely got a sidebar, but we definitely got to do something for GNT Sportstalk, some type of watch party or
Oh
something.
yeah, for sure, for sure,
Because this is big. This is
for
big. I
sure.
mean, man, I gotta be somewhere with the fellas watching this game for sure.
We definitely gonna be linked up, tapped in, and all y'all Knicks fans that's watching too, pull up.
Yeah,
Please
pull
pull
up for
up.
sure.
Pull
Yep.
up with your gear on and all that. Pull up. Yeah, we
Yeah,
definitely got to do something for that for sure.
definitely. And shout out to Cynthia on YouTube. She said hi, so hi to you. And our
What's up?
boy
What's
here,
up?
Sean Rivera, is on there. What up, guys? What up, Sean? And he put what happened last week. Last week, you just missed it, Cap. Because listen, we had a couple things that happened. Me personally, I talked to the team. It was my son's birthday. I'm not missing any birthdays or anything like that. So I had to back out, and then everybody just has something similar going on. That was a little bit more important. Not that you guys aren't important, but on this podcast we take family and certain things very serious. So we had to call it the night for that night. So we do apologize, like Cap said in the opening. Man, we right back to the regularly scheduled program. But definitely and on IG, Drunk Monks on IG, and he's talking about when we were talking about self care, he put health is wealth. He put don't worry. he'll take us to the track because he be running like 50
Oh
miles a
yeah,
day.
yeah, I know. Yeah, right, right. He definitely getting his running man on for
He been
sure,
trying to recruit us for a while already.
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. And I don't know how much these knees can hold up, but hey, man, don't threaten me with a challenge, man. I'll get out there and try to do
Listen,
something for sure.
I'll sign up for the 1K. The
Yeah,
1K.
right. No, no, wait. Do they do half a K?
Yeah, half a K. Yeah,
I'll,
0.5K.
I'll meet y'all around the corner. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right. I'm gonna walk to the corner store. Oh man, yeah, but definitely, man, I'm super excited. The other notable games on opening night, obviously, that Boston Detroit game is going to be the first game at like around 3 o'clock. But
Mhm.
definitely the 76ers Knicks going to steal the show. Then you got the OKC and the Spurs. The late night for opening night is going to be a good night, too, a good game as well. So definitely, I think they did their thing with that opening night schedule. How about the opening night in Philadelphia against the Cleveland Cavaliers? How you feel about that one?
Um, that to me, that's just a home opener. You know what I'm saying? And of course, they did it against the team that drafted Brian. They going what
Mhm.
they doing to speculate. They want to hype it up. That's cool. Cleveland to me, man, they had a down year last year. Hopefully they can bounce back and be what they was 2 years ago when they started off the season hot. Was looking like the team to beat. You know what I mean? So hopefully, I guess their off season, goes well for them. And not sure if they made too many big moves. Honestly, they still might, like I said, coming in as the same team from last year. Got to get it together. It's just because it's Cleveland. LeBron played for them, and they wanted to maybe hype it up with that. But that is what it is. Like, but I'm more excited for that opening night, man, for sure. Like that
Bro,
opening night game,
I
man. It's
wanted it
going.
to be Boston. I ain't even gonna hold you.
The
Opening
only
night
reason
here against
Boston,
Boston. They
yeah,
they
the
I don't
Boston
they
thing,
haven't announced that game yet, right?
I
Because
haven't seen when we
on
when we
Christmas
played
Day
them.
is gonna, not to get ahead, but that's the LA game. But they haven't announced that when that game is.
Yeah, that game. I'm not trying to downplay that one either. That's more big. I see on, but see, you know why? You know why? I guess the Boston probably game ain't really hyped up like that because all the focus and the hype is on LeBron. Like
Hmm.
it's like I said, like you even said like 2 weeks ago. It's like we forget that we even traded for Jalen Brown. You know what I mean? Now that this LeBron deal has happened or signing has happened. He's the unsung or unforgettable, unforgotten hero right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that, he's going to be like that's why I say he's to me that he the 1A because I just because everybody forgetting about him, man. I'm saying all the hype train is on Brian. And how him and Embiid is going to pick and roll and things like that, and how much Brown is just going to teach the team. Watch out for Jalen Brown, man. I'm telling y'all, man, that boy is
Right.
going to
I
be.
feel as though it should have been either Boston or Miami with Giannis. Having Giannis over there, that would have been a good opener too.
Yeah, home opener. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now. Okay, yeah. If you wanna go there, yeah, home
Because
opener
of the
probably should have
Giannis.
been
Yeah,
against. It should have been against Boston
or
or
Miami.
Miami. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I meant. Like the home
Oh,
opener
that's what you.
instead of
Okay,
the
okay,
Cavs.
okay,
I
okay,
feel like
okay, okay,
instead of the
okay.
Cavs, they could have got the
Yeah,
Boston
yeah,
element into play with Jalen Brown or Giannis in the new spot in Miami.
yeah. Now he
But
messed up with that. He for sure messed up with that one.
right.
He
Yeah,
just
because
still
I
thinking of the
like
Cleveland
the
thing.
Cavs. I know they win games and stuff like that just because the talent is a little bit diluted, but definitely I feel like it could have been a better home opener.
Oh yeah,
But
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, that would have been.
Drunk Monk posted on IG. He was like, I don't watch much basketball, but he definitely watching this season.
Yeah. Oh, for sure,
Oh,
for
bro,
sure,
there's so
man.
many people excited about the team, like casual basketball fans. I've been waiting for this for a very long time, man, if it doesn't happen over the next 2 years, man, I give up. I'm tapping out. Like it has to happen. There's no
Well,
way. It's a finals trip. Like, there's no way. There's no way, man. There's no way.
you know
But
what's also
hey,
decent though, like or not decent, but I just seen it's interesting that we got to definitely keep our eye on is that Cleveland. I'm not Cleveland. I'm sorry. Golden State has just put out a report that if Steph goes to them and says, "Hey, I want to move on," he said they will grant him. You know what I mean? His wish because they said he just did so much for that franchise and pretty much the ball is in his court on how he wants to drive the last part of his career, and that's going to be I think interesting because I do believe Steph Curry will be traded this season, man. Because
Right.
I don't see Golden State, you know what I mean, given the team that they got, man, being like a contender, top five, top, top four, anything like that. So I can see him going to that front office and saying, hey, you know what I mean, I
Yeah,
want my release
especially
papers. But the question will be, who will trade
oof,
for him?
I saw two reports, either Boston or Miami. That was the same two teams. That would be crazy because there was Miami was linked to Klay Thompson, so
Hmm.
it would be Giannis, Clay, Curry, and then a few other guys that they got there. But if he went to Boston, ooh, they right back in there. Because I
Yeah,
mean,
I
they
mean,
they
yeah,
they
yeah.
downgraded obviously with the PG trade, but then
Hmm.
they level up with a shooter. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And they spread the
Hmm.
floor. They like to shoot, obviously, and that would be interesting there. But then I saw a report that he said, he's home, he's staying there. I don't know if he's, too dug down in the community and has a lot of
Nah,
things going
he
on.
gotta
But
be politically correct, man. You
yeah,
know
they start
that.
losing games though.
He gonna change that tune. He ain't gonna
Right.
care about nothing he got going on in Golden State.
Exactly.
He gonna be like,
Yeah.
yo, get me out of here. Not on
Right.
no disrespect, type. It'll just be like, hey, I don't want to, be like this on like I said, on the way out. You know what I mean? And real quick, man, I know y'all seen it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give a shout out and to Russ Westbrook, man. You know what I'm saying, for a great 18-year career. I'm gonna say this, man. It is like this for me with a lot of people in sports. I say is that it's a shame that how and I'm talking about me personally. It's a shame how I take, I guess, a lot of this stuff for granted, a lot of the players for granted. Because, of course, all we looking at is the next season, ahead. We don't look or think about these people' bodies getting older, the wear and tear, the stress that they go through just to even get right. And then it's just like, damn, you blink your eye, 18 years Westbrook been in the league, and I can honestly say for a lot of those years, I ain't gonna say I wasn't a fan, I just wasn't a big fan. You know what I'm saying? Like where I was like, well, see, he that guy, he that bull. You know what I'm saying? Because I just always thought his style of play wasn't the play that will get a team over the hump. You know what I'm saying? But I really wasn't like looking at like his game. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just thinking like, he just, he running the tight ball. You know what I mean? He just want to shoot. Really can't shoot, but you know what I'm saying? Always want to do that. But I don't know. It was bittersweet for me, man, seeing that video today, and I was just like, damn, yo, like Russ was really one of them bulls, man. And like I said, and I'm not trying to say that I never thought he did. I just wasn't a big cheerleader of it. You know what I mean? But to see him walk away from 18 years, man, hats off to him, man. He retired with the most triple doubles, 209, in his career. Averaged that 3 years in a row. Like I just think that I ain't gonna say that ain't gonna be ever done again because the game is definitely different. So it's definitely a chance that can happen, man. But Russell Westbrook, man, he was that bull, man. He was that dude.
Yeah, definitely a Hall of Famer too with the triple double. Locking that up, man. Definitely shout out to him and his career. And I definitely, agree with you on that because you start seeing some of the guys. I mean, even in the NFL right now, you got some key guys like Keenan Allen that's been a soldier for a few different organizations and stuff like that, and is out on the free agency market right now. And it's just that father time catch up to us, man.
Mm-hmm.
And them guys,
Undefeated.
usually in tip top shape. And man, that the one thing that I feel like definitely we take for granted is that, and then like a lot of these guys, that's all they know. You know what I mean? Just balling, with whatever they, dedicated their lives to at a young age to be at the level that they are. And then, like it'd be real tough for these guys to hang it up and make that decision, and then, if they don't really have a different outlet or something that they, some type of hobby that they could, just, attack and take their attention and pay attention to that, then
Mm-hmm.
that depression starts kicking in and you start seeing news clips that they doing this and that. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, it happens a lot in the fighting world, with
Right.
boxers and stuff
Right.
like that. But definitely, it's something that, we kind of like oversee and overlook at times. But yeah, man, on IG, I'm not gonna try to do it. Shout out to King Digitals on IG. I'm not gonna try to do Cato.
King Digital.
And Natural Beauty's tuning in as well, and I already said Drunk Month. So shout out to you guys for
What's up?
chiming in on IG. And yeah, man, definitely think we good. So Christmas Day, the Sixers are matched up with LA and a couple other games. But what do you think about that one?
I like that. I think I had said that when I predicted what the Christmas game should be. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I thought it should be LA, in LA. I see the lights are bright. Hopefully Luca and everybody is healthy and he can play and hopefully his son is getting minutes, what I'm saying, as well. And they can maybe put that ISO together, what I'm saying? He back his son down and dunk on his ass, what I'm saying? Or just whatever, what I'm saying? Just
Uh,
something, what I'm saying, to hype that game up, man. I think like I said, I think it was great for that to happen. The only thing that I don't like about it is that a lot of these games is going to be road games for us.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get
Hmm.
it. Obviously, with the storyline and everything, like the bigger games will seem to be like it has to be on the road. Like a
Yeah,
Jalen
Luca
Brown goes back
Luca
to
coming here when it did the same. It
no,
didn't have the
no,
same.
no,
Right.
no, no, because man, he going through it, man. You see his ex fiance want 40 mil. What?
Hey, he
Now
got it.
listen, I
He
I ain't
got
I
it.
ain't, I ain't on here to bash women or anything like that. But what did she do to deserve 40 million? Like, all right, I get the child support. I get the
Yeah.
child support part because they got kids. But y'all ain't even
Right.
get married. You were just a fiance. He ain't say I do to you. So what do you want 40 million for? Was she in the gym with him putting up
That's
them step
the
back?
ultimate push gift there.
That don't make no sense to me. I was like, what are you talking about, lady? She should have just been like, look, I want this child support money. When it ain't work out between us, boom, cool. But you want 40 million for yourself for what? For what?
Man,
Is she his agent? Is she his trainer? Did she
I
help him with
don't
some
know.
jump shots? She helped him with his free throws? Did she at least did she tie his sneakers before the game? Like what does she do to want 40 million? I don't get it.
Man,
If anybody knows, chime in because why should she get 40 million? I don't know.
yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna opt to leave that one alone. Cause my mind went somewhere else. I was like, I know she did some things. I don't know if it helped him out
That
on
ain't
the
worth
floor,
40
but he
mil. No.
definitely relieved some stress. Let's leave
He
it
was
that
hurt.
there.
No, he was hurt. She was hurting, if anything. That nigga was hurt after a
he
session.
he
He
was
could
putting in work. He's like, you know what? This is all your fault. This is
he ain't
all
had no
your
ham he
fault.
ain't got no hamstrings because of her.
Yeah,
You
right.
understand? He trying to do the what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, get out on the court, man. You worry about the bedroom.
Oh man, damn. Yeesh, man. Yeah,
But
well, let's
yeah,
leave
but
that
yeah,
one
but
alone.
the but yeah, but yeah, that's cool. And they also Christmas Day in the NBA.
Yeah, I
All right,
got him.
all right, yeah, Christmas Day in the NBA is crazy. But what is also even more crazy is just the Christmas Day itself.
Right.
Yo, like I would tell anybody, I don't know if all y'all seen it yet, but Christmas, y'all better plan to be with whoever y'all want to be with, and whenever y'all want to be with them, you gotta stay parked. Cause from 12 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. it's all
Yep.
lights, cameras, and action.
And then the
You
NFL got
couldn't
some
even get up.
games. The
Yeah, that's what
NFL
I'm
got
saying.
games Christmas Eve as well. The Eagles playing Christmas Eve. They're playing
How
Houston.
many games is on Christmas Eve in
On
football?
Christmas Eve, I don't have that jotted down. I only had the Christmas games down, but on Christmas games, NBA wise, there's five
Right,
plus the
right,
NFL
right.
games. So it's probably like eight
It's
games
eight.
total.
It's eight. Yeah, it's
Eight
eight. It's a
games
whole.
total on,
Yeah.
and then I don't know about Christmas Eve, but I know the Eagles play. I think on that day it might be two or three, but it's gonna be a crazy 2 days. You know, like yeah, hurry up, open your gift. I'm watching the game.
Right, right.
Yo,
That's what
that's
I'm
like
saying.
I don't know. You saw the one meme they was talking about LeBron. He was about to give Bronny his gift and drop 40 on him on Christmas Day.
I
I
know.
was
That's
like,
gonna be
damn, that's
crazy.
crazy.
That's gonna
I
be
was like,
crazy too, because
man,
they're going to interview. They probably gonna interview both of them at center court or something before the game. Like, hey, what the gifts did y'all exchange? You know what I'm saying? Or this morning before the game, and Brown better pull out a big ass L and hand it to Brownie. Like, this is what I gave him for Christmas because Other than that, or that and a belt, you know what I'm saying? Whoop his ass if he wins the game. If the Lakers win, you know what I'm saying? So pick your poison, Brownie. But yeah, man, it's slate for the NBA and the NFL on Christmas Day is crazy. Obviously, we started off with San Antonio Spurs against the Knicks, finals rematch. You know what I'm saying? At the Garden, and you know what's getting crazy too, man? Like to go back to our opening night, man. You seen the ticket prices, man?
The ticket prices opening night to get in MSG was 2 racks, nosebleeds.
God, it's like the finals all over again.
Crazy.
It's like,
Right. Opening night at the Cavs is like four.
yeah.
Opening night here is like about 4 plus. It's like 460
for
or something like
for
that.
for the bleed. What's
Nosebleeds
up?
here in Philly,
Yeah.
yeah. When they play the Cavs, I'm like, damn.
So
We need
every
to find a
marquee
friend,
matchup.
bro. I need to get to at least a few games, but I ain't trying. Nah, that's
Yeah, you're gonna
crazy.
break the bank. Yeah, we're gonna have to break the bank, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to be, you know what I'm saying,
I might have to
shaking
get them
ass for
tickets
cash.
and call in credit card fraud. Like, yo, yeah, that was. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
That
That
was
wasn't me at the game with them floor seats.
whole time you on the
Yeah,
jumbotron.
I'm sitting there on the jumbotron, like, no, I can't be.
Like,
That's
nah,
great.
get away, get away.
Right, right. Yo, Sean posted up this eve we gonna beat their ass. I'm assuming he's talking about the Eagles,
You
or
said who on
Cat
what day?
on Christmas Eve.
Christmas
The
Eve.
Eagles
Okay,
versus
yeah, you told me.
Houston. That game's
Uh,
here also. So he's referring to that. And then Cap chimed in as well. He put a dunk on him he did Terry. I guess he was talking about LeBron dunking
Jason
on
Terry, yeah,
Bronny.
when I don't, man. Well, I don't know if Brian getting up like that to dunk on anybody anymore. Now, don't get me wrong, he definitely can still body him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, that would be sick. I think Bronny would put himself up for adoption if his dad did that song, man.
Yeah, shout out to Boss Money just chimed in on YouTube as well. He put Eagles, straight up Bird Gang. You already know what it is. And then oh shit, Cap is a whoop. Oh, Sean
Oh,
put oh
Sean
shit,
said that.
Cap is whoop. He saw Cap. He saw Cap on the comment. He was
Hey
asking
yo,
for you, Cap. I don't know if you caught it. Oh man.
hey yo, I gotta go back to that episode. He said cat was asleep. I gotta go
Yo,
back.
shout out to Jamar also on IG tuning in. Shout out to Jamar, man.
Yeah,
Thank
my
you for
guy
tuning in.
Mar, my guy
Man, so
Mar.
that's it, man. A couple little highlights. I mean, I don't know if you want to get into the Phillies slump, them scoring just one run in over 20 something games. Like they're in their epic half of tail back half of the season slump now. But the one highlight that I did want to mention tomorrow night, if you guys don't know, you definitely want to tune in on Netflix. They do have the Field of Dreams game where if you watch the movie Field of Dreams, Kevin Costner movie, old movie where they play baseball, and it had a Shoeless Joe Jackson type situation going on and all that. But they're playing at that field in Iowa. So it's definitely going to be a cool environment, but I don't know how the Phillies going to do because we've been slumping and making all these crazy moves that don't make sense, and everyone's trying to figure out what's going on with them playing different positions. But I don't know your thoughts on that, Tom.
But wait, did you just say did you just say something about Joe Jackson?
Yeah, they had this. They was talking about Shoeless Joe Jackson. What's the guy named? Damn.
We talking about Michael Jackson dad? They gonna be whooping ass out there?
No, they
Oh,
in the movie. In the movie. In the movie.
now I told, like when you texted that earlier, like I told you, I ain't know nothing about that. When you just said Joe
Yeah.
Jackson, I'm saying, what they gonna be whooping ass on the field?
No,
But okay,
I'm
you talking
talking about the movie. I'm referring
about?
to something in the
Oh
movie.
no,
No,
my
he
bad, bro.
ain't.
My bad. I was about to say, okay, they gonna be whooping ass on the field. Cool,
Oh
cool.
snap. Yo, you know who's boss money 215? He put Eagles. That's my grandson, bro. My
That's
grandson
your little
just told me.
grandson. That's
Yeah,
your
he's
little
5 years old. His mom just put it's Josiah Bird Gang.
It's just
Okay.
yo,
Thomas,
y'all
you better
you
get
train
to
them
bed.
young,
It's almost 9 o'clock. What you doing
right?
up?
You know what I mean? Yo, get that boy. Give me some warm milk and put it tuck him in.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, but definitely it's gonna be a dope environment. I'm definitely gonna check out that game.
Right.
But I
Okay.
mean, we can
Okay.
move on to this NFL preseason's kicking off this week as well. We got some games actually tonight that are on right now. So you got a few games. The Eagles are actually playing Saturday, but Thursday is loaded up this week as far as the
Hmm.
preseason games. And there's a couple of things that you want to look at as far as some key positions, like in Cleveland. They don't even know who their quarterback is, and they don't know if it's Shador or if it's Watson, if he's coming out of retirement from those massage parlors or whatever he's doing, or out them injuries. So you're
He
gonna have a
better.
couple. Yeah, he ain't got no choice at this time. At this
He
point,
better. Yeah, he better come out of retirement of those joints, man. They paying him too much money for him to be keep getting massages with that joint. You know what I'm saying? So I put if I'm Cleveland, I'm putting the money out there. Yeah, just because it's the money. You know what I'm saying? And seeing how he does. Uh, to try to get that team back on any kind of a track. You know what I mean? Show some kind of success this year. The hype is going to be around Shador, of course, because of who his dad is and
mm-hmm.
the aura that he gives out. I don't know what that kid done. I don't know what Dion has done. You know what I'm saying, for some of the slander that he still gets. Still gets. Like he did
I don't get it, man. I
yeah,
really
he did
don't
a
get it.
photo shoot. He did a photo shoot a few weeks ago, and it was just like he did a photo shoot. Like I don't see why you can't just do a photo shoot. But it was just like one of the I forget who it was. Or somebody, you know what I mean, just made a report on him and was just like, look at this, he's selfish. He just want to be himself. He think it's a one man team. That's not a leader that you want on your team. And I was just like, what? Like you just like you can't take pics. You can't for one, it's a different era. It's a different time. You know what I'm saying? Like we see a lot of these young people doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't done back in the day because technology just wasn't there. It's a different game, man. But that's what that dude want to do, man. He keep forgetting, man. He's still a kid, man. He's 21, 22 years old. Did we do everything right when we was 21, 22? Like, nah, man. So let that dude do. If he was out here like on drugs, robbing people, getting arrested, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. All right, then we can, look at it like, what is this guy doing? But he ain't doing nothing but just trying to make a name for himself. You know what I mean? Be a starting quarterback in this league and, have a successful career, man. So shouts out to Shador, man, and for the rest of the league that's going through anybody going through that corny stuff.
Listen, man, I have never been this. He just started his career, and I can't wait for the 30-30 to come out. As far as like
Right, right,
what's
right,
going on with it, because it's something that's just been going on, man, and we can't figure it out. Like I don't understand. Like you got a lot of guys, like for instance, Dart over in the Giants doing a lot of crazy, questionable things. You know what I mean? Like with supporting who. You know what I
right,
mean? And
right.
and it's like,
They
all
ain't
right,
report
yeah,
that. They ain't say nothing
yeah, a
about
couple
that.
little things, and then it's like this dude's going to a photo shoot and you make a big deal. I get, his dad and all that stuff, so he does have the spotlight on him, but it's just like, yo, let the guy be a rookie, let him put in his work, just grade his work ethic and the play on the field. Like at this point, like let the man live. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
it's something that is beyond football, definitely. And one day, hopefully a 30-30 comes out where it would explain that, and we'll all look back and be like, damn, it makes sense now. You know what I
Right,
mean? But
right.
Sean, with a comment here, the Browns need to let you start and stop playing. So I don't know what you mean by that. That's exactly how I wrote it. But
He should let.
Sean in the comments already, man. I don't know
Right,
at least,
right.
but hey, he did spell everything correctly. But I still don't know what you mean about that.
To let
I know
you
normally
start.
he don't spell it right, and we sitting here bidding on him or whatever. But
Right.
definitely, I don't know what you mean by that. But I don't know who you let who start. But yeah, man. I mean, I one what was it, competition that I wanted to look at, but they already named him the starter, which I thought was going to happen anyway. Was Kyler Murray, man? I think, I don't know, man. Like they got rid of the guy that was on fire last year for a little bit, creating what he calls himself
Hmm.
nine. But what are your thoughts on that?
Kyler Murray stinks, man. So, like, you know what I mean? I don't think that was a good decision. I would have still just let my man, McCarthy.
McCarthy, right?
Like,
Yeah,
hey, if he can't get it together, I think I don't know. I mean, I ain't saying McCarthy is like super good. Like, he kind of
right.
stinks too. But Kyler Murray has showed you know what you're getting out of this guy. He's going to have to keep rolling out because he's 5'2". He can't see over nothing. And he's like, he stinks, man. He stinks. His boy, he'd rather play Call of Duty than watch film or whatever it was he said. he be doing, or like damn. I think what quarterback was it? Not I want to say it was him. What quarterback was it that
It's him.
they said
I
they
already
gave
know.
a blank DVD to about the plays, and they asked him how was it. And he said it was good. Like I went through everything, and I'm ready. They said it was nothing on there,
Right,
bro.
because then they put it on his contract that he had to study the
That he
playbook
had
and
to
all
like
that.
that. Come
Right.
on, man. If you like, I don't know how good he think he is, but if you don't think you got to watch any kind of film, and if we just go back, not even just in football, man, all the greats, man, all the greats watch film. I seen this interview with I forget the basketball player, man. Damn, man, shame on me. But he was talking about guarding Kobe, right? One night he guarded Kobe, and he said he asked him, he's like, "Yo, man, how is the game so slow to you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you know what I'm saying, like things what to do?" He's like, "Cause this game is so fast." And he said, Cole said to him, like, "Listen, man, like you young. You only been in the league." And he said he told him how many games he played. He's like, "Yeah, how the hell you know that?" You know what I mean? He's like, "You only played this amount of games." He was like, you know, it's going to take time for the game to catch up. And then it's still fast paced, but you just know how to pace it because you've been around. And then he said he even told him, he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "We're about to run a set where you're going to think you're about to steal the ball. You're going to go for the steal." And he said, "I'm going to turn and fade on you and hit the jump shot." And he was like, he said, he looked at him, he was like, "What?" He was like, "Man, you trying to insult my intelligence?" And he said, "Damn sure." A couple plays later, he said, "I see this pass going to him." And he was like, "I go for it, thinking I was about to steal it." He was like, "This man catch the ball, turn around, fade away, hit the jump shot." He was like, "He just told me that he was going
Exactly
to
what he
do
was
this."
going to do.
And he was like, "It didn't happen." So he was just like, man, all greats, like I said, man, to go back to watching that film, man. Like I said, I don't know if Kyler Murray got his stuff together, and that's going to make him any better by watching film, but I'll take my chances with McCarthy on that one.
Right. Yeah, I think honestly, this is my thoughts. This is the best offensive line that he's had. Running game, he's had better running backs in my opinion, but he definitely got better receivers as a core and a solid tight end. I think they're gonna start off pretty good, but my biggest question mark with Kyler Murray is like he just gets burnt out after the first half of the
Right,
season. He
right.
just
He just
gets
he
banged up.
fades.
Then next thing you know, he's not 100%. So with all the other deficiencies of him being a smaller quarterback that can't look over the line and really relies on his mobility to get outside the pocket and make plays, then it all kind of goes, is mute at that point because you got the miles, wear and tear through the season, and then you just break down. You know what I mean?
Right,
But
right.
Drunk Mom put on here for his playbook status that he gets his plays from Matt playing Madden. That's what he put on there.
Shit, he might, he
But
might, he might get it from back in the day, Tuckmo Bowl. I don't even know if he even do man. He probably got three plays. That's all that dude know, man. But you know what I'm interested to see, and I'm gonna get your opinion on. Do you think Pat Mahomes should play any preseason ball?
no,
No.
absolutely not. No, maybe one drive. Yeah, they've been hitting, bro. You've been seeing the footage over there out of
Yeah, yeah,
KC.
yeah,
They've been
yeah. They
hitting
going
too.
crazy.
They got hit. They
Waller
they
going
was
running
laying out their
everybody.
own teammates. But I mean, bro, I think KC got a they back against the wall, bro. They gonna make some noise. I think they have to. Yeah, like you got Kelsey. This probably his last year, maybe one more. These guys are getting a little up there in age, man, and Father Time's knocking on the door for them too. But
Hmm.
yeah, that's why they went and got that running back. When they
Right,
got
right,
Walker,
right,
they
right.
had
Try to
to.
take some of that stress off of yeah, Mahomes and them.
Mahomes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But I don't think so, man. I think he's somebody that, unlike Kyler Murray, studies film, knows the playbook. Like it's like, all right, do we take the chance to roll him out there and re-aggravate something? Yeah, a short period of time. Can we see if the knee is fine and all that stuff during training camp? On 7-on-7 and things like that. Like I think they could see if he's gonna be ready to go for the opener. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But I wouldn't risk it. You know what you got with him. It's just a matter if he's healthy or not. So I personally wouldn't risk it.
Yeah, like I said, I like to see when somebody bounce back from an injury and they running around practice and they doing this and doing that. And all of us who play sports know that practice is way different than a
Oh
game.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna look sharp. You're gonna look crisp. You're gonna, look all of that in practice, man. It's all about that game footage, on that
Right.
game action. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, and the
of course,
pressure,
what you said.
just the game pressure, being in the game situation.
Right.
So
And like you said, man, we know what he got. We know what he's done. We know his resume, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna blink twice at, when you see his name on a schedule or on a matchup, what you gonna get out of that, matchup. But I do think he should get out there, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, at least a drive or two, you know what I'm saying, and get a feel up under him. You know what I mean? It could just be one game just to get that back because I think an injury like that, man, could be mental. You know what I mean? And
right,
for some players.
right.
And I think he just got to step out there, know he could do a cut. If a pressure comes, he know he can step up. You know what I mean? Because all of that is definitely going something you're gonna be thinking about once week one happens, and you know what I'm saying, and game on. So just to get that fear out of his mind, that's why I'm saying I think he should play
Yeah, if he
a
does,
series or
I
two.
could I could see them, giving him a drive and all running plays. Just handing the ball
That
just
ain't
to get
doing
there.
nothing for me. That's
No, I'm
what
just saying, just to get him in there, just to like,
right,
yo,
just to
get your
say he was
feet
on the
wet back
field.
in, get on the field against competition, during preseason. Me personally, I'm still not putting him. I'm like, nah, long as we know he's ready to go, we good. But
Right.
because that first, QB sack, everybody gonna be looking like, oh, is he gonna
He's
get
gonna
up?
get up.
Or if he rolls out that pocket and tries to make a run for it, and
Uh-huh.
gets tackled, that's gonna be the other thing. But yeah, man, I'm excited, man. Preseason's not like it used to be, but you do have some people that you want to see. Some of these rookies that are supposed to be, like Love in Arizona. Some of these guys that should get some time and stuff like that,
Hmm.
to see what they're about and see if they can implement their game in the NFL. Man, it's going to be exciting. But I know it's something you wanted to get into. I don't know if you want to start off right away with the biggest award of the MVP, or you
No,
want to
we
just
we
jump
could we
into the
could say that
division
we could
winners?
say that we could say the accolades maybe for later or after
Okay,
we speak about the division
division
winners and
winners.
everything. Yeah, yeah,
All right, let's do
yeah.
it, man. So let's get right into it. Oh, right before we get into that, Sean put that's your let him start. He's saying that is the text to talk is was messing his messages up.
So what did he
Sean,
mean? Yeah, what
I
did he
don't know. He
mean?
still didn't answer the question. He put that's your let him start. I don't
No,
know.
that's cool.
I'm just
I
not
think he
trying to
told us
ignore
that.
his comment, bro. We appreciate all the comments, so we'll
No, I
make
think he
sure
I think he had said that before. I think he said that he did
use the
the
text.
text thing
Yeah,
right. But what did he mean?
I don't know.
What he said? Who started? Like who was
He
going to
gotta
start?
mean Shador. He has to be. He has to
Yeah,
talk. Be
yeah,
meaning Shador. But yeah,
yeah.
man, who you got in these divisions, man? I mean, where you want to go first? You want to go?
You ask. Hey, you can ask me what division and
All right,
and, and,
let
and I'll and I'll check off.
let's go right into NFC South. Then you got Tampa Bay, Carolina. You got who else is down there? Tampa Bay, Carolina, the Saints, and what's the other team down there? Carolina Saints. Oh man, just drew a blank.
With the
What's
Falcons,
the other team down there? Down in
Atlanta, Atlanta,
Atlanta.
Atlanta,
Right, Atlanta.
Atlanta. Now NFC South is going for me. My pick is going to be a shocker. I think the Falcons win that division this year, yo.
Falcons. I think if they can stay healthy, I think Tampa Bay has a bounce back year. Baker, like I just think they got Kenneth Gainwell with the two other monster now, him and Irvin. The receivers, that's the only thing. They did lose Evans, so I don't know, but that rookie they got last year, he's good. Buka, whatever his name is, he's nice.
Hmm.
But they got hit with the injury bug, and that division still was like tight.
Hmm.
And I know New Orleans is playing okay, but if ah, I gotta go. I can't go against that. That division is so weird, but I will go
Hmm.
with Tampa Bay.
Right.
And
That's
if
why I think this
anybody's
year is going
tuning
to be
in, if you
different.
want to drop your prediction for that NFC South as well, you can put up your team who you think will win that division. But yeah, I mean, why you think Atlanta? You think Atlanta for sure?
I just think they offer. I
With
think
Tua
they
or
got. I think they
Penix?
got. Uh, I'm really leaning on Bijan, man. I think he's the best running back in the
Bijan?
league. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely.
I think he's going to be that guy. I think he want to elevate, his game this year and open up that offense. And then I think they tight end is decent. He's going to open it up. Just got to get out to the a solid quarterback play from whether it's going to be Tua or Penix. You know what I'm saying? Whoever they decide to be. I don't know if I want, you know what I'm saying, West Coast Tour, you know what I mean, to be back there, you know what I'm saying? They drafted Penix for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Let him go in there and rock out, man. But like I said, that's my surprise pick for the NFC South. Atlanta Falcons. Now, I think Tampa. I'm not writing them off. I'm not saying that they won't
Right.
win. They probably will. They are probably the favorite. I just think they had their time. I believe. I think it's going to be a new
Yeah.
sheriff in town down there.
That division, he, like I don't see anybody making a deep run
It
and,
wouldn't even
and
shock me if
winning.
Carolina won that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I'm saying because they got a good coach now. You got Stefanski that left the Browns and went to Atlanta, so that's going to be another element that keep a close eye with that, especially like with how he runs his offense and stuff like that. With
hmm.
utilizing the tight ends, so you do got Pitts and in Atlanta with Bijan, and then you got Drake and all that. So
Yeah,
I,
they
I
got a
can
decent. They got
see
a
I
decent
can
offense.
see them doing that, and the element of surprise of having the new coach and the new offense. So that definitely should be, something to keep in mind. But I don't know. I'd rather go with the stability, and know that the team they played okay, but they got hit with the injury bug last year. But I'll stick to my pick with Tampa.
Okay.
Pulling that one off. All right, man. You want to go to NFC? What is it? Central. So you got Detroit, Green Bay, the Bears, and the Vikings. You got Kyler Murray and the Vikings.
Y'all got them finishing last, but
That
NFC
division
North.
gonna be crazy
That's
because
gonna be
them
crazy. That's gonna be
Bears,
crazy. Because obviously
Packers,
Chicago won it
man,
last year. Green Bay, you know what I'm
Detroit,
saying,
man.
always something. Detroit always been, you know what I'm saying, rocking the last couple years. Then I was back
That's
and
a
forth.
tough
I was
pick,
back and
man.
forth. Yeah, I was back and forth between those three, man. But I went with Detroit. I think Detroit. I think the Lions come out. I think the
Woo!
Lions come out of the NFC North.
Yo, I'm going crazy. I'm going with Green Bay. I don't know why. I just feel like they just, man. The only thing that concerns me, I don't know how crazy that story is that came out about Jacobs with like him getting in trouble like during the offseason.
Hmm.
So if that's nothing, I think they could pull it off. And then
Hmm.
if not, the second team that I will have right behind them, damn, I'm trying to think. That division, because you can't discount what the Bears were able to do. But you know what I mean? I think they were playing with house money with the new coach and all that stuff. I know some of the guys, they actually got some injuries too, on their receivers. Like their top receivers banged up right now. But damn. Yeah, I would say Green Bay, and then if they can't get past their struggles with that running back situation with Jacobs, I don't know how deep it is, but I would say Detroit. Um, if they're having issues with that, man, so sheesh, like that's crazy. All right, so NFC West, so you got San Fran, the Rams,
Seattle.
Arizona, and Seattle, the defending champs out there. Ooh, that's
I think losing Walker is gonna hurt Seattle this year. I really believe that's gonna hurt them this year. Um, and with the upgrade on the defensive side, and then I see Aaron Donald getting busy. I think the Rams gonna come out of the West, NFC West.
the Rams. Yeah, I got the Rams, man. They did. I just think they did too much. Like a lot of people talking about the Miles Garrett thing. Like, bro, they traded for two top high end cornerbacks. Like from they traded with KC to get their defense is line crazy, man. Yeah. Oh, what you call it? Larry just tuned in. He put the Rams for sure. Yeah,
Hmm.
but I definitely think the Rams is theirs to lose at this point.
Right,
Obviously,
right,
we
right.
know Arizona's not anywhere near a threat, and then Seattle, man, then San Fran, they already started getting a lot of people hurt as well. Heading into the
Shit,
season.
still, yo,
I
they gonna
mean,
try to
they out here
curse
signing
on them.
Debo Samuel. Like, I don't know, man. I can't see it. All right, let's get into the NFC East, man. You already know. So, yeah, you don't have to ask me who on mine,
Right.
but You got obviously got the Eagles, the Giants, Dallas Cowboys, and the Commanders.
Yeah, now all those teams I think this year is going to be very, very interesting, man. You know, if New York can stay healthy, I think their team plays a lot better, competes a lot better. Hardball being over there is going to change the culture, the mindset. So there'll be maybe a competitive team. Like I said, if they don't, you know, barring injury, things like that, they could be competitive. Washington last year was a sucky year for them. You know what I'm saying? Coming off of their trip to the NFC Championship game, so hopefully they could get back to what they once were. And you know what I mean, just had that NFC East go back to the NFC Beast, you know, division that they was once labeled as. And then you got you know, the Cowboys who, you know, have added to their team. You know, did some things,
Right.
decent draft. You know what I mean? Obviously, offense is always for them, has always been, you know what I mean, good. So they just got to get their defense in order. Then you got, of course, the last 2 years winning the NFC East and the Eagles. So that division is going to be tough, I think, this year. And I actually think that Dallas might take it this year.
Dallas,
Take that
yep.
division this year. You know what I mean? Given if they can, you know what I mean, obviously play and do everything that they're capable of. I think Dallas comes out the NFC East this year.
I like kind of like hear Cap in the background. Oh, the Dallas love has arrived. I can kind of see her saying that, but no, I definitely
Nah, I just
think no. That listen, like I'm gonna keep it a bean. I think Dallas offense is explosive, man. Oh, their thing is just gonna be can the defense. They're gonna be able to outscore people. You know what I mean? That's why I think in our situation here with the defense, and it was huge that Vic Fangio came back because of the fact that you know what I mean? Like we definitely need a strong defense. You got all these teams that got better. If Jalen Daniels come anywhere remotely close what he did during the rookie season, I mean he got another weapon on offense as well now with Diggs. And you know, the running back situation, that's the only question mark there. But I mean, obviously you got a new coaching situation with the Giants. These teams are out to win. You know what I mean? So it's definitely going to be something that they need to do. But I'm definitely taking the Eagles. Obviously, not the fandom. I just think this team just has something to prove with the loss of AJ Brown and them being in the situation that they're in, where everybody's kind of like got a question mark, and you know from the top down, from the coaching staff all the way down to the players, they got something to prove with the fashion that they went out last year in the playoffs. So we're definitely looking forward to it, and definitely want to chime in and put down Drunk Monks. He chimed in. He got Tampa. He got the Bears, Rams, and then the Birds. Tone jumped back into. He said Tone jumping back into bed with the Dallas Cowboys. That's what he put on for you.
who said that?
Drunk Monk.
He said I'm jumping back into bed with the Cowboys.
Yeah. Yeah. And Cap got the
Yeah, I
Eagles.
just think. Yeah, I
That's a
just think. I
shock.
no, that's like I said. To keep it a bean, I just think that they got what it's going to take this year to get it. You know what I mean? I
Right.
think the defense will be better this year. I think, like you said, they got a chance to outscore people this year, and then if the defense can hold people at times, you know what I'm saying, where they need them to hold them, that might put them over.
Yeah, because last year they had a couple good games, and that was the what was it? That was the coach's first year as a head coach. So I think he's going to be a little bit better prepared, win a couple more games. But I just think this team, the Eagles team, man, got something to prove and get back on top and make a deep playoff run. So definitely there. All right, let's jump into the AFC. AFC. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go up top. What is it? The Buffalo division. So you got Buffalo, Miami, the Jets, and what's the other team on there for them?
The team that I'm gonna pick, the Patriots.
The Pats. You got the Patriots.
Yeah, for the AFC East, I got New England. I think they still do it. I know they've been showing a little, you know what I'm saying, AJ and May not being on the same page, this and that. They might have missed some catches and this and that. I think all that stuff is going to work itself out. Um,
They
and
got the
I think
tough
I think
schedule though. That's the only thing. Their
right.
schedule is crazy.
Yeah, it will be
Yeah.
because obviously they play all the division winners from a season ago. Uh, But I think the Pats are for real. I think the Pats are for real.
Now I think they're good, but I'm going to go with Buffalo. I just think the addition of DJ Moore, and I know it's only one player, but I just feel like this is probably the best top end receiver that Josh Allen has had. I know you call him 17, but I just think with the key addition of him, he got two tight ends out there. Obviously, they got probably the best. Yeah, they do have the best running back in that division. So now you got obviously, yeah, I'm going with Buffalo. Cap
Yeah, the
got
only
the
thing that
Bills
scared
as
me, the only
well.
thing they got to get a new culture, obviously, because they got a new coach.
Get
So
it.
that's
But
the only.
it was the offensive coordinator Brady, so it shouldn't be. It was kind of like the situation Dallas was in.
Well, I
They
was
made
about
the
to say we
offensive
see.
coordinator.
I was about to say that Kellen Moore went to New Orleans. He got his ass handed to him. So
Right.
it's different
No,
when
no,
you're
no.
a head coach.
What I was saying, it was
Like a
a
lateral
organ like
move, like yeah, like
like an
in
internal. It was like
right,
a
right.
promotion because that's what happened with the Cowboys. They got the offensive coordinator to become the head coach. That's the same thing that Buffalo just did. They the head coach McDermott's gone, and then they promoted. They basically interviewed and promoted the offensive coordinator. So I think there's not going to be a drop off in the offense, which is, the head of the snake for that team specifically. They just never had
But you know how it
that
is. You
team.
know how it be when the head coach be calling them plays. They don't be wanting them to do that. They like, look, we need
I
you
don't know if he's
to do
calling
the
them or
thing.
not, but
Right, that's what I'm
I
saying.
didn't get
They said
that.
they obviously got a new offensive coordinator. You know what I mean? He gonna come in there with his own scheme and his own way to do things. So they're gonna be a little bit different. They're gonna be a little bit different.
Yeah. All right. So far, Drunk Monk got Buffalo, Cap got Bills. I got the Bills. Something like that. All right. Cool. All right. So where you want to go? What we got? AFC. What's the South? You got Colts or the Central? You got the Colts. Actually, no. Let's go to the other division. You got the Rams,
Well, West.
Cincinnati. No, the Ravens. The
Oh, the
Ravens.
North,
Sorry.
AFC North, the
Yep.
North, AFC
AFC
North,
North. So you got the Ravens. You got Pittsburgh.
Cincinnati.
You got Cincinnati, and shit. I always forget that third team. Let me just
You got
pull this up.
Cleveland, Cincinnati,
Cleveland. There you go. Cincinnati,
Baltimore, and
Baltimore, and
Cleveland.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Everybody trash in that division except Baltimore. So I gotta go with Baltimore.
You going Baltimore? I'm going. Yo, I'm not doing this, but I'm going Cincinnati, bro. I think they finally stay healthy and do some shit, which is crazy for me to say out loud. But I just think they had a coaching change as well, and with the Ravens. So I'm a little hesitant of picking Baltimore for that reason. And I know that like is Cincinnati just be weird, man. They just need to get off to a good start. Oh, Jamar just chimed in. He's taking the Ravens as well. Drunk Monk got the Ravens, and Cap got the Bengals. All right, cool. All right, what's the other divisions we missing? We got
AFC West.
AFC West. So you got on the West.
You got KC,
Yep,
the
KC,
Raiders,
Denver, LA,
Raiders.
and the Raiders. Yep.
Um,
I don't know. You going Patty or Denver
I'm
or
going
LA
Broncos. I'm going
LA
Broncos, man.
Chargers?
I'm going Broncos.
You going Broncos?
Yeah, I'm going
Ooh.
Broncos, man. I think Denver, like I said, man, they was a nil call away from honestly, I say personally going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
And
they added Waddle too to
I
that.
think I think they pick up where they left off, man. Actually, and I think they win that division. Even with Patty coming back, I think they win that division.
Right. All right, cool. Jamar's going Chargers. KC with the bounce back for Drunk Monk. I'm going Chargers too, so I'm with Jamar with this one. And Cap is with you with the Broncos. All right, cool, man. So we got one division left. Who we missing? Who we
The
missing?
South,
Boom,
AFC
boom.
South,
AFC South.
Tennessee, Indianapolis,
Tennessee, the Colts.
Jacksonville, or Tennessee.
Jacksonville and Houston, right?
Oh yeah, Houston.
Houston,
Yeah, that's
Houston.
right. They in there.
So Houston, Tennessee, the Colts. I'm going Houston, bro. I don't even have to keep on. That defense is crazy. I just think they just got enough on defense just to win them some games, keep everybody to a minimum. And if freaking Stroud could just play half decent, man,
That's who scares me with Houston. That's
yeah.
really who scares me, Houston. So
But that defense,
because
man,
of that,
that's the best defense. I mean, was the best defense because now you got the Rams that obviously acquired some heavy hitters to that defense. But I mean, the thing is that division being in that having that type of defense and then playing that, like Tennessee, the Colts, like I just can't see. I can't see. That's Wednesday. Definitely Houston for me. Cap got the Texans as well. Drunk Monk going Houston. Jamar Webb, Houston by default. Terrible division. That's what he
I
put up
got
there.
yeah, terrible division, and I'm going off the limb. I'm picking Jacksonville.
You going Jacksonville?
Yep, I pick the Jags. 'Cause like I said,
Jacksonville.
yeah, Houston defense is definitely crazy, but that quarterback scares me a whole lot. So
Yeah.
I say Jacksonville, and not that Trevor Lawrence is any better, you know what I'm saying? But I just think they might have the momentum to push them over, and you know what I'm saying? It could be an 8-9 type season, but Jacksonville, I say, wins that division.
Right. Now I definitely agree. That one's up in the air. You could pick both. I don't think it's either going to be Jacksonville or Houston. Definitely. I don't think any of those other two teams
You don't think Danny
even stand a
Dimes
chance.
has another bounce back
Not Danny
again?
Dimes, and I think what you call Tennessee's just too
Yeah,
green
they
right now.
going
They
yeah
got all new people there. They need
yeah
too
they're a
much to
work in
go right.
progress.
Right, they need too much to go right there. But all right, cool, man. Let's jump into these offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year. Who you thinking? Or hold up, AFC champs, NFC champs. Since we were on it, since we picked the
All
division winners. Now, don't say a team that you didn't pick to win the division
right.
to
That'd
win
be
the Super
crazy.
Bowl.
Yeah.
You're like, no, they're gonna win as a wild card and shit.
No, my AFC champ I got Denver, and
Denver,
my
okay.
NFC champ I got the Rams.
Denver. So we got a Denver Rams Super Bowl for Tone. Denver, LA Super Bowl for Tone.
It's my early prediction.
Who y'all got for the Super Bowl? Chime in. Drunk Monk, if you still out there. Jamar Webb, Cat, if you still out there. Obviously, you better be. We don't need you to
Yeah,
close the show.
he ain't going nowhere. Yeah,
He like, I'm just listening to y'all. I'm over here. But yeah, oh man. Damn, cool, man. All right, cool. Let me see. Let me see. All right, you got Bills versus Eagles for Cat. Bills 17 gets in there. He said 17 gets in there with the Eagles. Oh man. Let me see if anybody else. Ravens versus Eagles. Jamar picked that. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna say this is gonna be super crazy. Cincinnati versus the Eagles on the Super Bowl. I'm going crazy. And if it's not the Eagles, it'll definitely be the Rams. Cincinnati and the Rams or Cincinnati Eagles. I like Jamar's pick. Drunk Monk. Eagles versus the Rams. All right, the bigger question: who you got winning?
I
So
got the Rams
Tone,
winning. I got
right?
Rams
So
winning.
who you got? The
Rams.
Rams,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the Super Bowl is in L.A. again. That's the last time they won. They hosted, so they are hosting the Super Bowl in their stadium. That's the last time they won. So who you got winning out of there? So obviously, I'm going with the homer. I can't birds for sure. Cap got the birds. I got the birds. Out of my situation. Uh, so we waiting on Jamar and Drunk Monk. I'm sure Drunk Monk's probably gonna pick the Eagles. Jamar is the only one that we should be waiting for his answer, either Ravens or the Eagles. Who pulls it off? But he got the Ravens. So he put Lamar Jackson, LJ8. You know what I think?
Yo,
I think I'm gonna call this conspiracy. I think Jamar had his fantasy football team uh draft already, and he has Lamar Jackson. So that's his motivating factor why he picked him.
Yo, you know who would probably hate football and probably quit this podcast if that happened? Cat in Baltimore. If Baltimore was to beat y'all in the Super Bowl, y'all, I think
Oh
Cat would.
man.
I don't think he watch sports anymore, y'all.
Cat
'Cause,
Cat will have to retract all that Lamar Jackson talk. He would go back and edit every single episode. He put facts in the comments.
cause you couldn't
Oh
let
man.
somebody the hate that he has for him. He did not let that guy be somebody who beat them in the Super Bowl. Not one bit.
You probably haven't played fantasy in 3 years, Jamar. All right, cool. So you just sticking with the Ravens. All right, cool, man. Definitely. We'll see what happens, man. Hey, if you a betting person, just drop in some bets for everybody. They gave you their predictions, and if you come up off my pick, I need a cut.
Right?
All right.
Percentage.
All right, so let's go into the awards, man. The awards. So we already did Super Bowl champs. We did that, boom. So we got two more things that we wanted to do. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Who you got?
All right, my offensive rookie of the year. If y'all
Love,
homie, if y'all homie could get his hamstrings together, you know what I'm saying. Makai Lemon might be the
Lemon.
yeah, he might be the rookie of the year if he can get his hamstrings together. You
Ooh,
know what I'm saying? Because I believe Jalen going, you know what I mean, going to throw to him enough. We know Snow Reaper going to get doubled. You know what I mean? So Lemon just got to win his one-on-one matchups. You know what I'm saying? But my one B is going to be Love in Arizona because I think they definitely going to let him tote the rock. You know what I mean? As much as possible because they ain't really got nothing in there. You got the drops, Martin Harrison, the Junior dropping everything still. You know what I mean? So, but he's gonna be a part of the offense. But Love will be my one B pick. Defensive rookie of the year, man. Everybody's been high on him since he got drafted. I gotta go with the bull Caleb Downs. You know what I'm saying? Dollars. He's been turning heads even at their training camp, locking up CD and Pickens at times. You know what I'm saying? But my one B for defensive rookie of the year is gonna be Ruben Bain Jr. though, and he down there with your pick in the AFC South, man, with Tampa. I mean NFC South. I'm sorry, with Tampa, man. So he coming off that edge, out of Miami, man. That young boy, he could be a problem too. So I got Caleb Downs as my 1A for defensive rookie. Ruben Bain is the 1B defensive rookie. Makai Leonard, offensive rookie, 1A, and Jeremiah Love, 1B for my offensive rookie.
all right. Here's gonna be. I don't know if you guys want to chime in on this too. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year. I'm actually going tag along with who put the Ravens. It was Jamar and Drunk Monk. They have a receiver, Jacoby Lane. I think he's the wide receiver that's going to surprise everybody and win the offensive rookie of the year. And just like you, right behind him, Love. If he, I don't know, man. That team looks like it's going to stink. And then they got the only thing that scares me with that they Connor is coming back, and then they also got Algieri from Atlanta, so they got like a clogged up running back situation in Arizona. That's why I'm kind of like leaning towards more of the wide receivers. And then the only reason I picked Lane over Lemon was because of the fact that I feel like Flowers is going to get locked up. Lemons going to be able to eat a little bit more. And then they obviously lost the tight end that was getting a lot of the completions over there in Baltimore. He ended up going to the Giants. So they still got
Likely.
Andrews, but I think in a sneaky, like he's haven't been having a good camp. I think Lane could kind of like pull it off and be a dark horse in the race. But if they clear up that running back situation, I just think because of the volume that he could potentially get in Arizona, that might just supersede it. And take note, none of us picked Mendoza, the quarterback of the Oakland Raiders or
Well,
the
didn't
Las
they say?
Vegas
Didn't they
Raiders.
say
But
they still a thing with him and Cousins?
you see him putting Cousins in.
I mean, they ain't rule who they started. Did they rule anybody
I
to
don't
start?
know.
Exactly.
I'm
So the
rolling the
number
dice
one
with the
pick
young boy though. They
is the
have
if
to.
you number one pick always should be the starter for real, for real.
Yeah, like I don't
But
know
but they
what they
ain't
waiting
maybe
for.
they ain't maybe they see something they don't know. They don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like I said. I think it's going to be one of these top end receivers that are in a good situation. They got another receiver too in KC. but I think they're gonna be focused more on running. I don't think they have like a super ever since Tyreek. I don't think they ever had, and Kelsey. They don't have like a heavy top end receiver that they favorite targets to get the
Hmm.
value for a rookie of the year to win that. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I think a dark horse really is Lane out of Baltimore because he has a good quarterback that can air the ball out. They throw a lot, stuff like that, and I think he can pull it off. Defensive rookie of the year, I'm with you, Downs, man. I just think he was the best defensive back in there, and he's going the key thing about this, and I hate to say it, the defensive coach that we had here in the Philadelphia Eagles went down to the Dallas Cowboys to coach the defensive back, and I just see the tremendous job that he did with Mitchell, with Quinyon Mitchell, and obviously with Coop. So I just see that kind of like translating over there, which I hate to say, but I just saw what he did here and with the guys and with the talent that he had, and then the talent that he got with Downs, I think they're just going to be such a better defense that is just going to warrant, those type of rewards and stuff like that for these players that are being highlighted on the team. So I think Downs is going to win by a landslide, man. When it comes to it, so that's the defensive rookie of the year. And who do you end with the MVP for the league this year?
Well, I'm gonna have to just ride with Paul with the Super Bowl winning quarterback, Matt Stafford. I think Staff put up some
Matt
numbers this year
Stafford pulls it
to
off.
get the
Ooh.
MVP. Yeah.
Oh man, damn! I'm trying to see. I don't know who y'all got an MVP out there. I don't even want to say what I'm going to say. Hold on, let me see. So we got boom, boom, boom. I think Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen's going to pull it off. Cat, but not Lamar. I think Josh Allen, just to kind of like like I said, with Buffalo being there, in that division, and him having an actual legit number one, with DJ Moore out there now, I just think he'll pull it off. I don't know. Cap just put not Lamar laughing all out. I don't know if anybody else has anything out there,
Yeah,
but
he'll be 3 time MVP if that happens.
yeah,
Three
Lamar.
time.
Yeah, man, that's the topics for the day, man. I don't know if you guys want to chime in on those last few topics that we talked about: offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year, and the MVP. But if you do, drop it on the comment on IG or on YouTube. Let us know who you got, and don't tell us you told us so after the fact. You got this
Right.
opportunity to do it right now.
Right. Like I
Right.
said that in my mind, but
Yeah, I was
not
gonna
in the
say
comment.
that, but I
Right.
don't know what happened. Maybe the voice to talk didn't go through. You know what I mean? It spelled somebody else's name. I don't know. As we go. But yeah, man. Anything else you want to talk about right now? I think we
Nah,
hit all
man.
the
We
topics.
yeah we covered we pretty much covered obviously the outline that we sent each other earlier. We talked about, you know what I mean, NFL season is about to kick off, man. Like you said, games on tonight. Starts preseason
Preseason
starts tomorrow.
started.
You know what I'm saying? The month of August is gonna be lit, you know what I mean, where we can see the players that potentially can make teams because of injuries and things like that. Unsung heroes, people who you never heard of that you like, oh damn, this kid's good. You know what I mean? So we back for another season, man. Football is just one of them seasons, man, where every Sunday, man, it's different, man. It's just real different doing football, man. It's something to be locked into. So, you know what I mean, glad another season is upon us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this trash talk and a lot of this, you know what I'm saying,
Oh
banter
yeah.
is gonna be going on this year, man. So we definitely hope y'all stay locked in, tuned in during this football season. And on Wednesday nights, we definitely gonna talk about it. So I'm
Tone,
excited for a new
Tone,
season.
you forgetting? You forgetting? October basketball.
Oh yeah, well
It's
yeah, that
gonna
too.
be
That too.
crazy.
Yeah, that too. But you know,
That's what I'm
obviously
saying. Like, oh,
football is
I'm
here
I'm
right
so
now.
looking
Yeah,
forward to
football.
this season, man, for both organizations. But definitely,
Yeah, yeah. October 20th, man. That's when it starts for basketball, man. But for at least 2 months, at least like 8 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Football going
Listen,
gonna be buzzing. So.
yeah, preseason started, football's on the way. Everybody's gonna start getting into their fantasy football drafts, the
Oh
leagues. I got
yeah,
like 3 drafts already
yeah,
on the schedule. I'm like,
yeah. I
all
got
my
one coming up
schedules is
soon.
blocked off and stuff like that. But hey, listen, man. So Tone, any last few words? We closing it out.
Nah, man. Just like I said, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of GNT Sports Talk, man. Episode 146. We definitely, like you said, we apologize for not being on last week. We hope y'all tuned in and enjoyed the show this week. We will be back with another episode next week. So 8:15, 8:30, whatever time we get here, we'll be here, man. GNT Sports Talk, episode 146. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Even if y'all go back and watch the episode and you ain't tuning in tonight, still put y'all predictions in the comments, you know what I'm saying, everything we talked about tonight. Give your your opinion on, like I said, Russ Westbrook's career. If y'all think it was a Hall of Fame worthy career, how did y'all feel about his game? And like I said, the new NBA schedule, man. Which game y'all looking forward to? What do y'all think is going to, opening night going to be like, you know what I'm saying, in Madison Square Garden? You know what I'm saying? So chime in on all that in the comments, and we definitely see y'all again next week. But y'all know who I am, man. Y'all see the name at the bottom of the screen. Tone the promoter, man. Y'all know what I got going on. Laugh the pain away. Next show is August 29th. So it's on a Saturday night, man, at the World Stage Live down there on 30th and Walnut, man. Tap in with me, man. Follow me on the gram, man. The link is in my bio to buy the tickets. Tickets is on sale now. We gonna have Walt Miller from Black Ink Crew, man. He's a fan fave and the world-renowned internet sensation. K Love the poet is gonna be down there, man. Y'all don't want to see it, man. She definitely got bars. So y'all don't want to miss it, man. Like I said, tap in with me, Tony Promoted. Ticket links in the bio. Let's get it, man.
Hey, so I just want to personally thank everybody. Episode 146 in the books. Episode 147 coming right back at you next week, just like Tone said. And we'll have the captain back, steering the ship. I did all right for being the co-pilot, but I had my main man pitching the ball down low in the paint to Tone. But listen, man, thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And listen, we're going to be putting some things together as far as watch parties. You know what we do. You know how we do it. It's about to get litty in the city. Football season's looming, baby, and we're going to be locked in, locked and loaded, and ready to go. And we're going to do something for the Sixers watch party opening night. We're going to figure something out for you guys. But best believe we need y'all to pop out wherever we pulling up, because without us, we don't have you guys. Without y'all, we don't have you. Whatever, however it goes, you know what I mean. Listen, Bird Gang checking out GNT Sportstalk. Let's get it.